This video is a re-upload. The original video was published on January the 24th, 2020 for the YouTube channel Digital Diviner. Enjoy! Welcome viewers to the second installment of Digital Diviner. For today's topic, we will be discussing sleep. Oh, sleep. I love it. I really do. Not much tops the sensation of waking up all nice and snuggly and comfy after a long night's respite. Humans require sleep in order to restore the body and mind, form and process memories, and of course dream. Quality sleep is crucial for people's mental and physical health, but it seems that for a lot of people, they're not getting enough of it. And that seems odd to me. For example, if someone were to tell you, yeah, I haven't had a solid pee in like weeks, you'd probably look at them like, oh. And then you'd also probably tell them to go see a doctor. And I'm sure lots of you encountered someone who brags about not getting enough sleep, as if it's something to be proud of, or only needing a few hours of sleep to feel well rested. And then there are those who seem to not be able to function as a respectful member of society until they've had some coffee. Again, sleep is a natural and much needed function of the human body, just like eating, drinking, going to the bathroom, breathing even. So why is it okay for us to skimp out on it? In this reading, we refer to the tarot to see if we can uncover the truth about why healthy sleep is denied for so many people, and what can be done to ensure that everyone gets the quality sleep that they deserve. Yawning Yeasts, the Fool. More and more research being done on kids and teens is confirming the theory that children need more sleep than adults in order to develop properly. And that should come as no surprise, seeing as babies and children's brains are still developing. They need that extra sleep so that healthy brain formation can occur. I mean, kids in preschool and kindergarten get nap times during the normal school day, not only to allow overworked and underpaid teachers and daycare providers a break, but so that the kids can rest and retain the information that they're learning. But it seems like teens especially get a lot of flack for needing more sleep than adults. Most people know that puberty can have significant changes on a person's physiology and emotions. The brain is a part of that same process, so it needs ample sleep in order to successfully go through these changes. Some schools in America have found that by delaying their start times by just 1 hour, students on average have displayed drastic improvement in their behavior, mood, academic performance, and so on. So if we want our children and teens to get the most out of their education, they will need to be awake during their classes, for one thing, and they also need to sleep the recommended 9-ish hours or so in order to retain the information that they have learned, and so that they can just be healthy in general. It's kind of hard for kids to do that when we expect them to be up at 6 a.m. and be in bed by 9 p.m. Let's break down how the schedule is supposed to pan out for busy kids. They wake up at 6 a.m. to be ready for school by 7 or 8 a.m. The typical school day for Americans is roughly 6 or 7 hours, meaning that kids can be done with school by 3 p.m. That leaves another 6 hours or so before the golden bedtime hour of 9 p.m. And 6 hours does sound like plenty of time, but keep in mind, kids these days have lots of homework, after-school activities, projects, leisure activities, sports, jobs, you name it. Also, kids can have extra responsibilities like chores, running errands, helping take care of the younger siblings. So, yeah, expecting teens to get all their affairs in order by 9 p.m. and get a full night's rest in addition to whatever stress and issues they may be regularly dealing with, that seems like a lot to ask. Some of the older folks watching this may say, back in my day, I had to go to school and work full time and help your grandma tend the house all in only 5 hours of sleep, and I turned out just fine. But did you really turn out just fine? So, if we want our kids to be healthy, happy, and successful, we gotta let them sleep. It shouldn't be that hard a concept to grasp. But I think in order for adults to make the changes in our society needed to facilitate healthier sleep habits in children, we gotta get our shit together as well. Stop snoring, you boomer. The Princess of Swords. As an adult, getting an adequate amount of sleep can be exceptionally difficult due to work or college schedules that may or may not line up with one's natural sleep rhythm. Some adults have to work multiple jobs in addition to running their households, taking care of their loved ones, and just tackling the day-to-day slog. So, like our youth, it can be challenging putting time away just for sleep, and there's just so much work to be done. But there's another aspect to sleeplessness that I feel that not that many people are aware of. After having worked in the medical industry for a couple of years, I've met lots of patients with sleep problems due to excessive snoring. Yeah, snoring. The thing that people do when they sleep is actually preventing them from sleeping. So how does that work? Well, in some people, snoring, sleep apnea, however you want to refer to it, is a result of a couple of key issues. 1, enlarged tonsils, and or 2, deviated septum. In these two cases, the biggest concern is the airways being blocked, either in the nasal passages or in the throat area, and the patient is unable to breathe normally. I've often encountered patients who say that they will snore very loudly throughout the night, and their breathing will be stunted or stopped entirely, only for them to startle awake involuntarily as the brain's response to not being able to get the oxygen that it needs. So, the airways are blocked or obstructed in some way. Patients aren't able to breathe clearly or consistently. Oxygen flow to the brain is reduced, and the patient is constantly waking up in the middle of the night, tossing and turning because they literally can't breathe. And then they go about their day feeling like shit, with bags under their eyes, exhausted, wondering why they're so tired. So of course, like the youths, their performance at work is horrible, they're irritable, they're moody, they can't focus, and their health is trash. And lots of people dealing with these issues may not even be aware of it. Or if they are, they can't get the medical help they need in order to resolve these issues and breathe right and sleep at night. I don't know about you viewers, but to me, all this sounds like a complete nightmare. Do plebes dream of late-stage sheep, the Wheel of Fortune reversed? With this card, we will quickly go over how late-stage capitalism is negatively affecting our ability to sleep. So, if you will allow me to don my tinfoil hat for a moment, one of the potential reasons why corporations, the man, whatever, might not care if the working class gets adequate sleep is because, if we're half-awake zombies going through the motions at our dead-end jobs, we're much less likely to have the mental alertness to even notice our subpar working conditions, let alone do something about it. And don't even get me started on big coffee. There's also a very, very toxic culture in the workforce surrounding lack of sleep, where people are given pats on the back or rewarded if they show up to work super early and stay very late. Overtime pay? Who needs it? And God forbid you tell your boss that you got a full, restful night's sleep. So then people take their days off to sleep in and catch up on some much needed rest. Next thing you know, it's 2 or 3 p.m. on a Sunday, and between getting ready for the looming work week, running around, doing errands, jerking off to memes, who has time to write to their congressperson or organize a union? In all seriousness, our capitalist society encourages endless production at the expense of our health. Sleep does not produce a profit. Therefore, capitalism and sleep will always be at odds with each other. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. There are numerous reasons as to why our current economic system actively encourages bad sleep habits, bad habits in general. So, if you have your own theories or would like to share suggestions as to how we can fix these issues, regain our ability to sleep, please drop a comment below. Bedtime conclusion. What can we as a society do about these problems? One option is to adjust school hours to reflect the biology and lifestyle of our kids and teens. Make healthcare accessible and available to all people and reduce the stigma of getting help for seemingly innocuous issues like snoring. Also, we need to stop the narrative that sleep is for the weak and unambitious. Different people require different amounts of sleep and may need to sleep during different times of day. You are not a lazy good-for-nothing if you need to sleep in to rejuvenate your body. Work hours should be flexible enough so that night owls and early birds alike can sleep when their body needs to. Anyway, all this rambling has got me beat. So I think I'll wrap up here and get some shut-eye. Thank you all so much for watching. If you suspect that you or a loved one has insomnia or another health issue that may be interfering with their ability to sleep, please get medical assistance if you are able, and also feel free to check out any of the links in the description below. If you want extra sweet dreams tonight, please like, comment, share the video, subscribe to this channel, and I will send good vibes your way. Now, good night. Alright everybody, please consider supporting us on Patreon for more videos and extra content. Thanks goes out to our patron backers, Ericobia, Dottie Wyatt, Hardcore Lime, Josh Thomas, Candle Carey, Kaylee Christine, and Paz. Thank you all again for watching. I hope you have a great one.